guys, it's Kylie, and in today's video I have some limited edition mystery pins. So I was on Instagram and noticed that was trying to get rid of some of their pins, and they were actually offering Ellie grab bags. So I bought one. I bought a 10 pin one. It was 10 pins for $180, and all of them I believe are Ellie 400 or less, so I thought that was a great deal. So it's random 10 pins. It came in this nice box, and I'm super excited to open it up. If you guys enjoy Disney content, definitely hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you get notified every time I upload. And let's dive into this box. I haven't even cut this open. I'm literally cutting it open right now, but super excited to see what pins they did. Like, he did ask like what I collect, so I gave him that idea just in case he had anything that he was trying to get rid of, but he was trying to just decrease his collection a little bit. I think he realized that he was overwhelmed with the amount of pins he had, so I hopped on the idea of getting more pins. I was looking for Ellie traders anyways, so super awesome to maybe add some to my collection or just to have as traders. So let's pop open this box. Looks like lots of bubble wrap. Oh, and it looks like even that might be a Studio Store backer card on the front. But super excited, trying not to cut myself as I cut this open. Looks like lots of bubble wrap. So let's dive in and see what we got. So in here we got some tissue paper and a big bundle of pins. So I'm going to try to not look at them and leave them in the, I'm actually going to put them back in the box, so I just open them one by one. But I see a lot of Studio Store cards, so I'm super excited. But this first one we got is an Ellie 400 pin. It's actually a Pin Trading Night Disneyland Paris pin. I'm going to come close to the camera so you can see it. And it is King Triton. Super awesome Disneyland Paris Pin Trading Night pin. This is Ellie 400, it says it right there. Super awesome pin. I do like these Disneyland Paris pin trading pins. I think they're super cool. This next one we have, oh, this is one of the big backer cards. This is like the bigger Studio Store Hollywood backer cards. It is an Ellie pin. It is a genie. I think this was from like last year. They had like a carnival pin trading day or something along that themes. Like it might have been magic. So it looks like a magical genie. And if we open this up to see, it's a edition size. These are awesome. I'm just excited to see all these Studio Store Hollywood pins. It is Ellie 300, so super awesome magical genie, good size pin. It's so hard to tell in some of the pictures of the Studio Store ones how big the pin is, because they have so many different size backer cards, and I'll try to show you that if there's smaller backer cards in here too. But super awesome genie pin. The next one we have is like a mouse with a key. Same kind of same size backer card. I'm not exactly sure what this is from, but even their retail prices on these are like $18.95, and if I got 10 pins for $180, and that included shipping, I got them for about $18 with free shipping kind of thing a piece, so that's super awesome. It's a great deal. And this one was Ellie 300 also, so it's got this mouse holding a key. I wonder if this was like from the Kingdom Hearts or something. I don't know what this is from. Maybe it's Cinderella. But if anybody knows anything about that, I'll probably try to look it up on Pinpix, but definitely let me know in the comments down below. And the next pin we have, I actually have a pin that's very similar to this. This is a Timothy Mouse pin. Another good size pin. This is kind of like my Winnie the Pooh pin. I wonder if they're from the same series, the Winnie the Pooh that I got recently that's like on a flower. This one actually retails for $21.95. Let me actually go back. The genie doesn't have a price on it, and the King Triton was 13.99 euros, so I don't know what that translates into American dollars. But this is a very heavy pin. You can see how thick this pin is. Also Ellie 300, it's super awesome, good size pin. Very excited about that. Even ones that of these that don't really go into my collection, which is most of these, which is kind of what I expected. I was just hoping to grow even some traders or get some really cool pins that I could trade for cool pins that I want for my collection. Obviously the pins that I'm getting in this don't have huge value, in the sense that they're not wicked rare, because they wouldn't be for $180 you wouldn't be giving me crazy rare pins, but these are still awesome traders. And then the next pin we have is, oh, this looks like it's from the same carnival set as the Genie one. This is Abu, and he's playing with Peanuts. Just trying to get the backs off. And all of these so far have been on the big backs. But super awesome Abu pin. I really like this. The pin-on-pin element on this is very cool with how the bag's kind of its own like pin-on-pin element. And this one is also Ellie 300. I'll just show you the back so you can kind of see it. They all have the ice cream that Studio Store Hollywood has. These are also pretty new pins. I'm pretty sure this was a last year, like Thanksgiving-ish time or somewhere. Pretty sure this is only like a 2018 set of pins, so these aren't very like wicked old, which is good. I kind of like that they're new new releases, and they're in very good quality, I have to say. The next pin we have in here is, ooh, a PTD. So this is Mr. Incredible as a PTD, and it does have the PTD backer cards. I have to say these PTD backer cards are smaller than I expected. I haven't seen one of them in person because when I got my PTD it didn't have a backer card with it. But these are super awesome. Also Ellie 300, which is kind of what I expected most of them to be. But super awesome PTD. So we have a few more pins left. Ooh, this next one is a Dumbo kind of American flag themed one. Very cool. This one retails at $16.95. I forget how much the PTDs are because you have to buy the Sunday. But I will show you. See how the big backer card versus the little backer card? The pins are actually like not a ton different, but you can see the difference in the sense that this is on a much smaller backer card than this one is. And then we'll see the edition size on it. My guess is probably around 300 too, because that seems like what most of them are, and that's kind of what he said most of them are. But super excited to get a ton of Studio Store Hollywood pins. Yep, another 300. Oh, and this is actually an AP. It's an artist proof 300. So I don't know if you can see on this. It's kind of glaring with the reflection, but right there it's kind of got carved in AP. So that's super awesome. Artist proof and Studio Store Hollywood LE pin. Definitely something rare. I think it's an older pin too, because the new backer cards are more common now, the bigger backer cards for a lot of the Studio Store Hollywood releases. So that's super awesome. The next pin, so that's 2, 4, 6, 7 pins, so we should have 3 more. And the next one is a Mad Hatter pin, and he's kind of got the same carnival vibe as some of the other ones. He looks like he's riding a unicycle. So we'll open this up. I'm going to guess LE 300 too, but just still want to check so you can see them all. These are awesome, great quality. Like the backer cards look like they haven't even been touched, which is super awesome. Yep. LE 300, same idea, Studio Store Hollywood pin. So another super awesome grab. I'm definitely excited. I mean, if you expect low LE pins, you would expect to get a lot of Studio Store Hollywoods because the WI pins are obviously more rare, but super awesome. So that was our 8th pin. And then the next one is this one, which is actually Chippendale, which is super awesome. It looks like it's actually an older one because it's a soda fountain and Studio Store pin, which is what it, the Studio Store used to be called. And it says Chippendale, and it looks like they're in with like a tea bag. It says almond flavored. This one retailed at $10.95, so that's how you know it's an older pin, because no limited edition pin now retails at $10.95. It's hard enough to get any pin for $10.95 these days. But definitely not a limited edition pin. So I'm just gonna pull that open. And again, this is on like one of the smaller backer cards. So it's got this rope dangling element that says almond flavor, and it looks like a little tea bag with Chippendale. And yep, this is definitely an older pin, LE 300. You can also tell it's a little bit more worn down on the back, but this is going straight into my collection, so it doesn't bother me. Just the ice cream cones are a little bit more worn down. They're not as obvious as some of the new look, but super awesome. Super excited to get a Chippendale pin out of this box. And then I believe we should have one more, and it's this Pixar pin, and it says WGP. And it's a Pixar Studio Store pin. I'm not exactly sure where the Pixar Studio Store is. I would assume it's on like Pixar's property. which is definitely something that's probably hard to get to, but super excited to see what this is. I'll probably have to look this one up on Pinpex just to learn more about it. But yeah, it says Pixar Studio Store limited edition of 400. Super awesome. I want to say it's like a Incredibles logo. If you know what the logo is from, definitely let me know in the comments down below. But that's a super cool pin, definitely something hard to get. And it does actually look like there was one little like extra goodie, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's actually an 11th pin in here. And we'll see what this is. It looks like a Captain Marvel logo pin. So it says it is a limited edition pin. I wonder if it's like a box lunch pin, because it's got the metal back versus the Mickey head back. But it does still say it's a limited edition pin. So not sure what the edition size or anything on this. I guess it's probably a box lunch. Maybe it was one of the like Comic-Con or something, because on the back all it says is copyright Marvel. But that's still very cool, Captain Marvel logo pin, but I'll have to look more into it to see what the edition size and all that is on. But I just wanted to thank for even offering this. I think this is super awesome. These are just some very cool pins to either add to my collection, which some of them will go into, or to add into my traders, just to help me build up some of my low edition size traders and some awesome Studio Store pins. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite pin from this pin haul. I think mine was definitely the Chip 'n Dale pin, as that's something from my collection. But very excited to get a Paris pin, a Pixar pin, a PTD, and then a ton of Studio Store pins. But yeah, if you guys enjoy Disney content and Disney pins, definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!